Now the third step of the translation process, it is the termination process. In the termination process, what happens, that the translation it stops, okay, and the polypeptide having the amino acid, they will get released. It released from the mRNA or tRNA from the initiation complex. It will get released, okay. So what happened in case of the termination? There are 3 stop codons for that. What are the stop codons in this? UAA, UAG and UGA. These are the 3 stop codons that are present. UAA, UAG and UGA. So like this is the small ribosomal subunit and this is the large subunit, and the P site, it is having the amino acids A1, A2, A3. Because after the translocation, what will happen? From the A site to the P site, the tRNA, it will get shift. The tRNA which is present over this having the peptide bond, it will shift to the P site, okay. So after translocation, what will happen? If suppose here the codon, that is any of these 3 stop codon will be there. Suppose we will take UAG. In this case, what will happen? Not any tRNA, it will bind to the A site. Not any tRNA, it will bind. Why? Because when we have done the genetic code, then I told you that these 3 stop codons, they will not code for any amino acid. So that's why not any tRNA, it will bind with this codon, okay. And this is the E site here, and this is mRNA. So what will happen? When the termination codon, it will occur here, means it is present here, then the release factors, they will bind here. Release factors, they will bind to this stop codon, and then as the release factors they will bind, then the dissociation will be there, means this large subunit, this small subunit, okay, and the tRNAs and the polypeptide and the mRNA, they will get dissociate, and the polypeptide chain, it is free now. So in this manner the protein synthesis it occurs. And if suppose again any mRNA, it will bind with this small ribosomal subunit, then again it will form the initiation complex, okay. And depending upon the mRNA, what are the codons, the tRNAs will attach and they will form the protein synthesis, means they will form the polypeptide, okay. So in this manner the protein synthesis occur. One more thing, that over the mRNA molecule, you have learned that here in between the coding region and the cap region, okay, here this sequence and this sequence, this is the leader and this is the trailer. Leader and the trailer, these are also known as the UTRs, okay. So what is the function of the UTRs? To make the translation process efficient. They make the translation process efficient, okay. They make the translation process efficient. And one more word you have listened, that polyribosome. What is polyribosome? Means that if suppose any RNA, it is not attached with the ribosomes, then these ribosomal subunits, they are present in the separate form, dissociated form. But if suppose any mRNA, it will line over the small ribosomal unit, then so many ribosomes, they will present over it, and it is known as the polysome. It is known as polysome for the translation process. So that's all for today.